Lewis Hamilton using Nelson Piquet racism st0rm as fuel ahead of Silverstone. Mercedes boss Toto Wolff believes that Nelson Piquet's racist comments about Lewis Hamilton will fuel the seven-time world champion during the British Grand Prix this weekend. Piquet has been condemned throughout the Formula One paddock after footage emerged of the former world champion calling Hamilton a racist slur. The three-time world champion was speaking in December and made the remarks in relation to the collision between the Mercedes driver and Max Verstappen, who is in a relationship with the 69-year-old's daughter Kelly. He has since apologized for the comments, stating they were never intended to offend, but received a lifetime ban from the Formula One paddock by the sports bosses. Hamilton and Mercedes have struggled this season, with the Briton sitting just sixth in the World Drivers' Championship on 77 points. He has not finished any higher than third in a race all season, but Sunday's British Grand Prix could pose his best chance for a race win. The 37-year-old has won the 8 times at his home track, the most of anyone in the sport's history, including victories in 7 of the last 8 races. Now Wolff has added his backing to the Briton's quest for a race win this weekend, believing the racist abuse will motivate him even more this weekend. Speaking to The Sun, the Austrian said, "The more adversity Lewis faced in the past, the better his performances. It's something that fuels him, and if we give him a car which is just a few tenths off the leaders, he will win the race. Him and Silverstone will compensate for a car which is slightly off the pace. But he knows he cannot have miracles." The British driver has been an avid campaigner for more inclusivity within the sport, particularly in the last few seasons. He is the only black driver to have ever raced within Formula One and has set up the Hamilton Commission to try and address the representation of BAME people in motorsport and STEM subjects. Unsurprisingly, much of his focus prior to his home Grand Prix has been on taking action against racism within Formula One. Writing on Twitter after Piquet's comments came to light, Hamilton said, "It's more than language. These archaic mindsets need to change and have no place in our sport. I've been surrounded by these attitudes and targeted my whole life. There has been plenty of time to learn. Time has come for action." F1 and Mercedes were quick to publish statements condemning Piquet, while Hamilton also received supportive messages from his fellow drivers. Unfortunately, it was not the only racist incident this week, with Red Bull terminating the contract of test and reserve driver Yuri Vips after he made discriminatory language on a live stream of a video game. The incidents of racism will hence cast a dark shadow over the on-track action at Silverstone this weekend.